There's a new thing, a new deal about a recruitment that is coming off by the end of October. A senior from NHS had to phone me to let me be aware of it. So that when it comes, we'll do a video about it. So hello beautiful people, it's your girl again, Ada, and today I'm actually very, very excited, guys. Guess what? I have a celebrity in the house. Yes, guys, I have a celebrity in the house, and the person of Nanelle Griselda. Who doesn't know Nanelle Griselda in Belfast, in Northern Ireland, in YouTube, in Africa? Who doesn't know Nanelle in Nigeria, in Ghana, Kenya? Guys, seriously, like, people will call me and they'll be like, do you know that Ghana girl that does YouTube? I'll be like, yeah, I used to know her. No, seriously, I'm not going to talk too much. I'm just going to know how to introduce herself. Nanelle, please tell us a little thing about yourself.
Okay, so thanks for the hype. Yeah, it's an honor. My name is Nanelle Griselda. I'm from Ghana originally, but I'm practicing in the UK as a nurse. I've been in the UK for about 5 years now, and I do YouTube as well. I'm a wife, and then I'm a mother to a beautiful 2-year-old boy. Yes, so that's me. Yeah.
Come on, Nanelle, don't be modest.
That's me.
Please don't be modest. So please, she's just being modest. We are talking about one of the biggest YouTubers. Frankly, we're talking about over 152,000 subscribers. We are talking about close to 1 million views in a month, guys. I mean, Nanelle is, I would say, my dream YouTuber. You know, like, when you're looking up to somebody, like, I want to be like this in the next 2-3 years. A lot of YouTubers here in the UK look up to Nanelle. They want to be like this. So, guys, I'm so glad to have you here today, Nanelle. And we know you are a mom, you are a wife, and you're a YouTuber, and you are a nurse. Like, I'm wondering, how do you manage to do all these things together and still aim at perfection in every single part? Please just tell me.
It's not easy, honestly. It's tough. But, like, let me say that whatever you put your mind to that you are going to do and do it well, you will find time and do it. Or you will try to make it. Whatever it is, you will do it. If only you have the thing at heart and then you're really keen on getting it done, you will do it. You will.
Wow, guys, because I have kids that are a bit grown, and I know how difficult it is trying to film when they're around. So at times I end up filming just when they've gone to school, and yet you have a toddler who is going to be like a typical toddler. How do you manage making a video, like, filming when he's around? He's going to be all over the place. Like, you're looking this way, you're looking this way. I mean,
honestly, it's not easy. My toddler is like maybe 3 kids altogether. He's very demanding and all that. So I think what I do is I have a routine, or we have like a schedule, and I try as much as I can to stick to it. Okay. So because I know him, I know that there's no way I can film when he's at home with me. My child goes to daycare twice a week, and one of those days that he's in daycare, I'm usually off. So sometimes, and he's gone for like 5 hours, so sometimes I can make sure that as I'm babysitting him, I have a video planned. You know, I have my iPad, I have my pencil, so when he's watching his cartoons or when I'm planning, that I can do with him. He's chewed my iPad pencil, the tip, and I had to get it replaced because one time I fell asleep whilst I was still planning.
That's a typical toddler.
You see. So immediately I drop him, I come back, I do my makeup fast, I'm filming. Honestly, you see how I talk fast? Sometimes because I'm in a hurry.
Yeah.
It has become like I'm always in a hurry because I have to finish,
of course,
and do another one.
Yeah.
And then and now it has become like a part of me. And then sometimes as well, when I am the one going to work and my husband is in charge of him. Right? I wake up, let's say I do night shift, so by 8 by 9:30 a.m. I'm back in the house. I wash down, I have my breakfast, I go to sleep. And it has become a part of me. By 2-3, I would wake up, even if nobody wakes me up. Usually, by 2-3 p.m. I'll wake up. I can use between 3 to 5 to film about 2 videos. And another thing that helps me is my studio is already set up. So we live in a 3-bedroom.
That's very important as well.
Yeah, we live in a 3-bedroom house, right? So one of the bedrooms at the moment is just YouTube studio.
Okay.
Before we moved, we got this house. when we used to live, the living room was my
studio.
I can use like 30 minutes to set up, and that's, you don't have that time.
That time, yeah.
So now the light is at it is where it has been since I bought it. It is already plugged in. When I get to the room, I just switch it on. I sit down. I'm done.
Perfect.
The only time I take off the thing is when I had to charge the camera, the battery of the camera or whatever. It's always there. The same thing. The chair is always as it is. The table is always there. I just sit up, I have my iPad, I have my phone, and that's me filming. So it saves me a lot of time. Other things that I do as a wife or as a mother, like cooking, right? But with cooking, his toys can be in the kitchen. And then I would be cooking with him and then make sure he's safe as well. But with filming, there's no way I can film with him around.
With him you get distracted, of course.
So the things that I can do when he's around, you would do them
while he's around.
Yes. And then that one thing, which is YouTube, that has changed my life literally, that I cannot do when he's around. I make sure that time that he's not around, I do it. Yes. So bulk filming and then having your things already set up. And another thing that helps me is now I have sourced out a lot of the things that I do. Now all I do is plan and then film. That's it, done. The editing was really taking a toll on my family and my marriage.
It does. It's something else.
Because, people, I've had several compliments about my video editing.
Yeah, like guys, you need to see our videos. Our videos are pink. Like, you'll be wondering who this movie director is.
And that was me spending 4 hours on a 14 minutes video. I took a couple of YouTube classes from some senior people that I admire in the space, and then one guy was like, after he sourced out his editing, it saved him a lot of time. He started making more money. Oh my God! So now I was like, why don't I do that? So from last year December, I've actually been advertising on my channel that if you know of any editor in Nigeria or Ghana so I got a lot of emails, but when they send me things that they've done, it's like me, I'm better than them. You are better than them. So finally, I got to this guy in Ghana who's good. Yeah. Because now I'm able to spend that 4 hours, 8 hours that I should have spent on my husband.
Spend it filming or doing something else.
Yes, I can use it to film. And now I can film more because that time, and then I can have time for my family. So outsource it if you can afford it. It's not worth your time and all that. If you have the funds to afford it, outsource it. I don't do my thumbnails anymore. When I do a thumbnail and it's not nice, that means my thumbnail guy disappointed me. It was not like yesterday's video. I did a thumbnail quickly because he was delaying me. Immediately he brought it back. I changed it. Okay. Yeah. So now I have somebody that does my thumbnail for me. Now I have somebody that does my editing for me. All I do now is think about the video idea, filming. So it gives me more space to do other things. Okay. So outsource bulk filming and then planning.
If you're an aspiring YouTuber or you're a new YouTuber like me, you need to come and learn from them. So she does have a YouTube course, a class she actually filmed that she's selling. If you do need, of course, I'll be leaving her channel. That's if you don't already know her. Yeah. You should subscribe and also subscribe on this video. Yeah. Go and follow her. Ask if you want to get the course and then learn something. Yeah. I can remember this is 4 years back when we were still working together at Black's Road. Yeah. I remember there's that day I saw your intro video on YouTube. And we were working together and I was like, what are you doing? And you said, I'm starting a YouTube channel. To me at the time, I was like, this Ghana girl, what is she using YouTube channel for? We came here to do nursing work. Why is she doing YouTube? So now I want to ask, how did the dream come? How did you get this inspiration that you want to be a YouTuber and you just want to do this thing? Tell us about the dream and how it became a reality.
I was one of the very first people in my university, my year group that came here. So lots of people that were now trying to do it, asking me of the process. And then I was like, okay, why don't I just make a video and then I'll share it? Yeah. And then the feedback was just amazing. And obviously you also know that YouTube also pays people, right? Yes. So I'm doing something that I really love. And then I have passion for it and I'm getting paid for it. So it's easier.
Truth be told, Nanelle has her channel has been very, very inspirational to people. It's been motivational to people. It has changed life. You see the thing about this YouTube talking and all that. It's not just about the views or about making money. It's about being impactful as well. Nanelle's channel has been impactful. And there are a lot of persons, I think from 2020, those who came from Ghana or Nigeria down to the UK, half of them, that's if not all of them, must have come across Nanelle's channel at one point or another. So your channel has been very, very impactful in people's life, in nurses. And I'm sure people are grateful. It's just not been easy. It wasn't a bed of roses. Yeah. There definitely has been some challenges. Can you tell us some of the challenges you faced starting this thing?
Challenge, I just think it will be time with my family. Okay. my husband likes quality time.
Of course, who doesn't?
So for him to be, he's finally day off one day, you're both off, and all you think about is
your
posting
YouTube
the next day. It's been very challenging. But it was time. And then aside that, let me also say the pressure on bringing out quality information sometimes is like you're very keen not to say anything that is an error, or make sure you're giving
not
the right information.
Yeah.
So also that kind of pressure. Was the time that I said something about Nigerians that it should be.
We came for you back to back.
It should be. So that has also been
a lesson.
But they love me because
I'm sure more than half of your viewers are Nigerians.
More than,
yeah, of course.
When I check my analytics, the Nigerians are more than the Ghanaians.
Yes.
So so sometimes
it's just like a mother beating a child. I will still bring you back.
Exactly.
Or for a new YouTuber, there must have been something that you've seen or that have attracted you that have made you to decide like you want to go into YouTube. Like, so Nanelle, you've been there, you've been in this game for a while, you're an OG. So please tell us some of the benefits, like one of the things you've achieved from YouTube. Just give us a summary, please.
I think recognition, and it's nice.
Celebrity thing.
Yeah, like my husband will be at the city center. He said somebody will just come to him like that.
Okay.
Are you not Nanelle's husband?
I'm telling you.
And the person's accent is clearly not Ghanaian. Like, and this person has recognized my husband who has been in my videos only a few times.
Yeah.
And the person is just so happy. And then sometimes agency nurses will come. You look very familiar. I'm like, really? People say it a lot. I'll just deny.
Sorry, Nanelle, do you know somebody actually met me in church? Like a girl that was just coming in from Zimbabwe. Yeah. And then she hugged me from the back. And I was like, who are you? And she's like, oh, I saw your video on Nanelle's channel about bringing your family. And your video helped me. Guys,
my dad...
I felt so important that day.
My dad said that there was a time he went to the African market in one of the African market shops in America, right?
Yeah.
And then on the screen, there's a TV there in the shop, and then they were watching my YouTube.
Oh my God!
He said, "That's my daughter."
That's my daughter, of course.
You're a liar, my friend. They did not believe me.
Can you imagine?
Yes.
Yeah.
So like, it's nice. I mean, you gain the recognition. I've received invitation. YouTube has invited me to very, like,
important
events, like twice. Although I wasn't able to go.
Please try and attend next time. Don't miss it for anything.
And then attend. I was on BBC recently.
She was on BBC, guys. She was on BBC in the UK.
I mean, all those things are nice. If people realize that you're giving very concrete information, and then your information is genuine, you see CEOs of companies. Like recently, I was speaking to the CEO of this new thing that's coming. I'll talk about it later, Medimarch. And the CEO wanted to call me personally. I've spoken to CEO of White Calling. Sometimes they watch you and then they want to speak to you
directly.
Personally. Yeah. There's a new thing, a new deal about recruitment that is coming off by the end of October. A senior from NHS had to phone me to let me be aware of it. So that when it comes, we'll do a video about it. So like, all those things, like, they feel good. And
you're like a stakeholder now for international nurses in UK.
So
that's just
good.
How I see it.
I get contacts of people that maybe normally I would not get to be able to even talk to them, but I have now. And also the fact that you're helping people, people say a lot of blessings to you and thank yous. You've changed that. Even yesterday, this man, I posted this on my community page.
Yeah,
and
I saw it as well.
It's just so, it makes me feel good, honestly. And then, how do you call it? Obviously the money. Of course, YouTube pays you, and then aside YouTube paying you as well for the number of views that you get as well, brands do contact you to advertise things for them, and they give you something small, to support your channel. And then also gifts. I mean, there's some videos that when you check the videos, I got a donation. Somebody actually donates. I hardly ask for donation. I've never asked for donation, but people, like when I did about how to buy a car in the UK and I shared, I was like, if you come to my DM, I'll give you the contact details of my mortgage advisor. That day I got loads of donations. Like, I think people were just happy that I was willing to share that
information.
And so, you're helping people, you're getting, and then also you can do a lot with that recognition. I mean, now I have my own YouTube course that I'm selling, and then also it just feels good. I mean, like, So I'll say that, recognition, money from YouTube AdSense, brand sponsorship, and
So guys, you've literally heard from the horse's mouth.
Yeah.
If you're thinking of doing this thing, you're wondering, is there any benefit to it? Like me, myself, I'm not new to the screen. I've been there a couple of times, but at the start I was like, what is there, Nanelle? This thing. And then I will ask Nanelle, are they paying you? She will say, not yet. I'll be like, so why should I even bother? And then,
if you don't have passion for it, and then you're only going because of the money,
you'll be frustrated.
Because I think it took me a long time
before the money starts coming.
Significant money, honestly. There were some months that I'll not even be paid because I was not even getting $60. So you have to get like the threshold before they pay you. So there's some months that I went without them giving me a penny because I did not make enough to let them
pay you dime. So guys, you just have to be patient. If you're a new YouTuber like me, I'm speaking to myself, or you're aspiring to do this thing, there are benefits to it, guys. There are massive benefits to it, but you have to be patient. You have to be consistent. You have to put in the work to be able to see the results.
Within a year, I was able to get over 100,000 subscribers in 1 year, which is very, very
significant
in the YouTube space, honestly. And it wasn't just a coincidence. There's a reason. There's a reason. And I have paid for courses myself, and I know how they benefited me. So if you also want to learn from me, I'll give the link to Adamash. Place it in the description. You can purchase the course, and then I'm sure it'll be a benefit to you as well.
Yeah. So I hope as you're watching this video, you have liked and you've already subscribed. If you haven't subscribed on this channel and you're still watching to that, guys, please, what are you actually waiting for?
Please like and subscribe.
Please subscribe, support the sister.
Yeah.
Thank you. So Nanelle, before we go, please give us like your final words, your last advice for somebody who is still deliberating, who is still contemplating, should I do this, should I not, where am I going to get my information from, and things like that. What are your last words for them just before
we're passionate for it? That's the thing, honestly, because you will get frustrated and you might think that let me just go and do overtime. I'll really make more money. I'll spend this time. But if you are passionate for it, and don't look at the money in the initial stages, be very patient and just keep giving people the value. Just keep giving people the value, information or whatever. And it just could be entertainment or information or whatever. And then as time goes on, you will be rewarded.
Guys, you've heard it. Thank you so much for being for watching, and thank you so much for listening to us. Until next time, I wish you all the best. Cheers. Bye.